And it is now 21-0. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles? And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mike Wallace, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Adams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers add on to their lead. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Aaron Ripkowski taking it in. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
It certainly was a disappointing end to the season for Baltimore as their offense comes back onto the field. But everyone remembers Cincinnati knocking them out of the playoffs on that Andy Dalton to Tyler Boyd play. They finished 9-7. The interesting thing was he had a plus 90. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Clay Matthews from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Third and long for Joe Flacco. And that is incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, It's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school. I can do this. Until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the...
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers continue to roll. And the route is on here in this first half. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And some room to work. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Operating out of the gun, Flacco finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watson. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Benjamin Watson, 49 yards. And the Ravens, they claw one back. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Oh, watch run. Check 30. Check 30.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll go deep down the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 46 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. Being chased out left. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he
trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
tight end's right. Watch
Their
tight end.
passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The give right to Collins. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. A first carry for the vet, Danny Woodhead. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Rolling the dice on fourth, Flacco. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. 26 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Baltimore first. From the gun, Flacco. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Watch Twill. Watch Twill.
Wide right.
Single. I got a single in the slot.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are pouring it on. And the route is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things.
Sorry, Larry. Your hard work appreciated by so many men and women, but not today as we get back to the action in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I got 11. He's mine.
Looks like a free play here for Flacco. And Watson has it right side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make this a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Flacco to throw here on third down. And Watson has it right side. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
They'll try the right side with Collins. And he's got this one down to the 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And he pushed it. Pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So you wonder what's going on in that head right about now. That's 2 missed field goals for him now, and this one should have been no problem.
For an NFL kicker, you're thinking 97, 98% from this distance, and this one somehow fails to go through. And that's 3 points you just absolutely have to count on getting.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They go play action here on first down. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards.
Let's go, defense.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up and
he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams from 8 yards out, and the Packers continue to roll. Throwing Hundley. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Flacco here on second down. Over the middle, complete. That's Watson. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up.
Flacco from the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 1st and goal, Collins. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Benjamin Watson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens are able to make things a bit more respectable. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Easy.
On 1st down, Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams from 21 yards away. And the Packers are pouring it on. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now it's Rodgers. He's going to look deep. Oh, wide open, complete. He's at the 40, the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the
my grandmother did the same. It smelled terrible. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Baby, get him, boys. Get him, boys.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Throwing here on first down. Flacco got his man complete over the middle. It's Watson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They go pass again with Flacco. Over the middle, complete. It's Watson. And he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Now Collins. And not much running room. down to the 32. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here we go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Flacco. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers D comes